Fresh out the box!
That's the orange channel. That's a different one.
Use code pranking it.
Hey everybody, welcome to Fresh Out the Box. Today we're playing the expansion from Green Run Publishing. I'm Board Game Guru, Game Master Extraordinaire, and Goon Master General Johananon.
My laundry machine is just going off right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It is just having the time of its life. Oh my goodness. I'm Casualty CDG. All right, whew, look at that, it calmed down. My goodness, we were on the ride of a lifetime. It's very thrilling. Thanks for going along with me there, guys. I'll be reprising my role as the giant Elroy Cormax, who is the muscle of the team. I have a very impressive, effective, heavy wrench that I wield, and I'm wearing a giant parka. I tried to make friends with a dragon, snake, wolf thing, but then we sicked it on a room full of fellas. It turned them into blender juice meat, and now we're walking around turning on machines.
Hey everybody, I'm Captain Tremaine, but my friends call me Craig. I'm playing Dr. Alyssa Lovelace, and I also want to remind everybody we are probably going to pop an epic churn event tonight, so could be one for the ages.
Could be.
I'm AD Springer, also known as Corbinian, variety video game and tabletop roleplay game Twitch streamer, and I'll be reprising my role as Kayleen Hara, the athlete.
Hey, what are you, like a prostitute or something?
I'm a corporate spy.
All right, my bad.
Just don't advertise
prostitute.
that.
Athlete.
Yeah. I just teach old people jazzercise and stuff. I have no involvement with the corporal conspiracy to own everything.
Oh no. Yeah, so hey everybody, don't forget all the books we use and all that stuff you can get on greenrunstore.com. Use code FRESHOUTTHEBOX to check out, get a discount, and give the channel money at the same time. I'm actually like we always plug it, but like, man, the past like couple of months, a lot of people have been using it. So it's like, thanks. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
It's pretty sick. Pretty cool. Pretty sexy. Yeah, so where we last left off, a bunch of stuff went kind of wrong. You are investigating a builder, what looks like a builder transport hub beneath the surface of the planet you were on. While you were doing that, yeah, you mentioned briefly that Martians came. You ran away from them and then sicked a beast on them. You seem to think one of them got away, but you're not entirely sure. You are correct in assuming that the Expanse uses the Age engine. That is correct. Yeah, no, I really wish they would just make Space Age and get it over with. You know what I mean? Make a generic sci-fi setting, but
Well, they were,
they've talked about it.
This is allegedly, right? I don't want to feel like I'm spoiling anything because I don't actually remember. So allegedly they were working on one, they were considering one, but then I believe that Green Ronin signed another contract with the Expanse people to continue representing their product for the foreseeable future.
That might be.
And so I think instead of competing with themselves, I think they decided to just focus into Expanse a little bit more. And again, that's allegedly, and I think that's the case.
Yeah, not positive, but I mean, you can use it as a generic sci-fi, and all age systems are compatible with each other, so you could throw in Cthulhu creatures, you can... Yeah, more or less. You could throw in psionic powers and make alien
If you
races.
really want to play Future Age, play Modern Age, because half of Modern Age is Future Age anyways.
Modern Age is good. They also have, what is it, Cyber Slice, which I believe is like a cyberpunk hack for the Age system, which is pretty cool. So check all that stuff out. Yeah, we're actually playing in the Expanse universe. We're using the Beyond the Ring portal, so it takes place after the war. And yeah, we're doing some. They colonized the planet, and they wiped out the indigenous people, with blankets.
Well, hold on.
No, I'm
Nope.
No. Screw that.
no.
Protomolecule did that.
Yeah, there you go. Proto molecule. No. So, yeah, you guys are investigating builder ruins beneath the surface. Martians came. You guys kicked their butts with a creature, and then creatures showed up to attack you in the tunnels. They seem to have been drawn by the motion of the underground shuttles that you activated. And then you use the underground shuttles to smash all the creatures, creating a high pressure system inside this room by ramming all the air in, using these 7 shuttles. Some of them broke through walls. There was a huge crash. The air pressure shot Elroy up a shaft, like really, really high. He managed to smash his wrench into the wall and hang by it. The two of you then enter the room. Complete shambles. This room's wrecked. There's blood and gore of all these creatures. The giant worm that was beneath the ground, and then all the smaller creatures just everywhere, just popped all over the place. And you see Elroy up above when you get to the middle of the room, hanging from his wrench. So that's where we're going to go ahead and pick up. Reminder, the churn is starting at 28, sorry. So, I mean, the odds are pretty good that's going to go off today. Unless you guys really focus on getting it down, but...
Bruce, what are you doing up there?
Speaking of focusing on getting it down, what am I doing up here, Doc? Waiting for y'all to figure out a way down. That's what I'm doing.
I
Hold
am
on,
going
let
to.
me-
Oh, go ahead.
Get the gymnast. No, go ahead.
Yeah, no. I'm going to rig myself up in climbing gear and start rapidly making my way along an outer wall to try to climb up to at least to the lip of the opening that he's hanging way above.
There's so much wreckage in here that you could probably climb on top of one of the like smashed trams and reach.
Oh
the
hell,
lip.
yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, because they
I'll
are in the
scramble
middle
up
of the
that.
room. They're all fucked up. One of them's like rammed into the ceiling. You probably climb it and get to the lip pretty easily.
Yeah, I'll scramble up that in a hurry. And once I get to the lip, I'll start trying to secure Pitten into the wall, and so I can start climbing up to where he is.
Just a reminder: the tunnel going up is directly over a tunnel going down, out of sight. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I want to have myself secured with rope and stuff like that, so I have an escape route
Just
if
a
things
reminder.
go sideways. Yeah.
Can't guarantee you'll survive that fall. But yeah, go ahead. Give me
Is the blood like normal?
Is the blood normal? So the blood varies between the creatures. It's not all like the same. There's two different kinds of creatures here. They have different kinds of blood. But it doesn't seem weird. It doesn't seem like you're not picking up any infection or, you're not like remnants of protomolecules. Nothing like that is happening.
No black alien blood or anything like that?
No. I mean, it is all alien blood, but it's all oxidized red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
If you find something with blue blood, though, that's good for medical testing, so that's a resource. Yeah. You guys, go ahead and give me that climbing athletics check here.
12.
12 is enough for you to climb up to him, yeah? You don't do it particularly, it's not flashy, you kind of struggle a little bit, but you make it up to him.
I'll then loop in a rope, or I'll get like a Pitten that's like there's the one I'm hanging off of. Well, I'm hanging off, but I have it secured in. I'm gonna make a new one and secure a rope off of that, and then I look over to you and go, "All right, I'm gonna wrap this rope around you, and I'm gonna help lower you back down."
Great. I ain't looking down. I'm just gonna keep on looking straight ahead.
Yep, please do that.
Give me a
Do not-
dexterity check to rope him.
Sleight of hand.
Sure.
15 with a stump point of all things.
There is a rope around Elroy now.
Whoop.
What do you want to use that single stunt point for?
Is Elroy scared of heights?
At this point, we would fall into an endless pit. So, yeah. Just because of the endless pit situation, I think is a real kicker.
Yeah, you wouldn't survive that.
I just didn't know if the GM was going to throw out a courage test or anything like that.
Might not be a bad idea because of the endless pit.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a courage test. Let's see.
Oh, good. Willpower is something I have 0. Okay, I rolled a 12 with no modifiers.
You're a little shaky, but that's an average pass, so, it's not like a vampire is breathing down your face or anything, Just a little jittery, but you're okay.
I'm gonna throw a stitch in time, general exploration. So I put in the effort to do it right and get the rope secured properly, and which will give me +1 to my next test related to this encounter.
Damn. Trying to head me off at the pass with everything I could do to fuck you over, huh?
Climbing's no joke. Climbing's scary. That's why I don't do it in real life.
You have to, spend a churn to just make them fall anyways. Be funny.
And then I'm going to... get myself nice secure up against the wall and get the rope and then and make sure it's nice and tight. And then I'm going to look up and say, all right, now I want you to kick off, hang onto your weapon, pull it out of the wall, and then I'm going to lower you every so often. I want you to brace yourself with your feet against the wall and just kick off a little bit. Not hard, just enough to get you off the wall, and I'll start lowering you down. As you swing back, I'll stop you so you don't just fall the whole way. So we can very slowly work your way down.
Little rappel action. We can rappel.
Yep.
Perfect. Ain't the first time I gone down a mountainside. It is the first time I gone down an endless hole into the center of the planet, though.
I'll give you that. This is first for me. Mars has some scary climbs, but I'm used to being on the side of a mountain cliff face, not this darn hole. All right, I'm good when you are.
Alrighty.
18 with 5 stunt points. I'm not going to use enough to trigger a thing,
So you
but
use 3.
strength might to rip my thing out of the wall, crib, and then I'll figure out how I use my 3 here very soon.
Sounds good. You are able to rip it out of the wall. You pull your wrench from the wall that was holding you up, and then the rope is just like you fall. The rope's holding you, and then you're going to start getting lowered down here. Let me know what you do with the stunt points. Corbinian, the rope pulls taut.
All right, I feel like a climbing strength makes sense here because I'm kind of helping him climb down.
Yeah, to lower him down successfully. Give me another climbing check.
14 because of my bonus.
Oh, right. The 14. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, no, it's solid check. You are able to lower him down all the way to where he can grab some of the wreckage and pull himself over.
Okay, just tie the rope off. I'll drop the rope down on you. Actually, just untie it.
Yeah, right. One of the things I rolled, I did have the extra stunt points. Can I use them for Corbinian? Can I use them for Speed Demon now that I'm down already? I was thinking we could use it to half the time, but it's already done. So can I use it to have his time to get back down here since he's an experienced climber?
Yeah, sure. You can use it to help him for sure. I mean, essentially, he's already tied up, with pittons all the way up, so it's not that hard to get back down. With your assist of the stunt points, I'll just let him freely get down with no complication.
And I'll very quickly scramble down, pull the pittance down, gather up the rope as I'm going. And then very quickly get off the wreckage and onto solid ground. Because that wreckage could fall in any second.
Yeah, it's sort of wavy. Yeah, the mess in here is not stable. And it's everywhere. What do you guys want to do? You have a lot of options here. It was like, I kind of prepared for several different things you could do. But I'm not, like, it's kind of balls in your court on this one.
Do you need a breather there after that fight? Or are you good?
I actually feel great. Okay. Believe it or not a single one of them even touched me.
You good over there, Doc? I don't know if anything touched you back there.
Yes, I could probably rest for a moment while you clean up your cleaning gear. What's the breather mechanic?
D6 plus con plus level, as long as we have a few minutes to just sit there and chill.
Yeah. You get that fortune back.
Yep. Which, I think I did mine already after the fight. I might not have. No, because we went straight into saving him. Yep.
I like that it looks like Craig's checking his ship scanners over there.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
I have.
5 and 2.
All right, cool. That puts me back up.
I like your helmet gasket. It's cool.
Oh, thanks, man. I gotta be on theme, you know.
You look like Katy Perry.
Yeah, I just feel love everywhere. I feel so connected, and I should have brought a flower in for tonight.
No shit.
All right. I stow all my stuff away and clean it. And... Well, Doc, I mean, have we broken this? Is this no more? I mean, that looks like the worst kind of traffic jam I've ever seen.
Can I tell if anything is salvageable or usable right now?
You could search the wreckage for anything interesting. Yeah. Use your intelligence. Well, it's going to be more of a perception check, really. Yeah, give me perception. I'll let you add your alien technology to it, though.
So +2, so 15.
15. 15's not bad. A lot of the stuff in this room is trashed, but there are some interesting components you could probably salvage. One of the trams has like an intact, some sort of terminal, some sort of console in it, and then there's a intact console in the control room still too. So you're able to find.
Did we hear back from Dr. Stone at all?
What did you guys ask her?
We had sent out a test tram with some sensors, I think.
That's right.
And I think we gave them the heads up.
Yes. They did find. Yeah. Last time they had found. They picked up the sensor, and it wasn't directly to the site they were at. It was somewhere nearby. So they're investigating.
Well, that means we have at least one tram that's serviceable. Assuming it doesn't kill whoever's in it.
Oh, that's what was my next question. What did the sensors seem to think of it? Human survivable?
Oh, yeah. Human survivable.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's definitely pressure, but it's not anything crazy. It's like riding a bullet train, you know. You'll be okay. As long as it doesn't stop suddenly. If it stops suddenly, it'll turn into paste, but, you know.
Yeah.
Can we recall the tram and then travel to where Dr. Stone is? Or call in reinforcements? Or what do you guys want to do?
Well, I mean, is there anything else in this? Is there anything else in this site you want to try to gather? Because right now we're on...
Let me start clearing some wreckage for you guys, and we'll see if we uncover anything interesting. Because right now, in my mind, this room is just an absolute, literal train wreck.
Yeah.
So if we start putting things back where they belong, we may stumble on something that the doctor may find useful.
It will take.
Maybe not.
It will take a while.
Yeah, but moving heavy stuff is sort of my forte, so as long as the others are down to kick back and put their feet up, enjoy a little margarita or whatever, I'll start moving stuff.
So you guys want to do
Yeah, I'll try to.
an interlude style thing? You guys want to take some time?
Yeah, because we're
We
waiting
could
for our
call
guys to
in
get back to us
work
anyway.
crews too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, that's right. That same work crew has still been on their way back from before, so they could show up at some point.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I can
yes,
help you.
that
Well, so on that front, it's been about a day. They said it would take like 2 to get back, so they're probably about 3 days out. Just for the record.
Okay, that's good.
What was I gonna look up? Because you guys are saying stuff.
interludes. It sounded like.
Interlude. There you go. Thank you.
No problem, brother.
What's our goal, though? Do we want to report back or keep
Well,
exploring?
Well, that's just it. It's like if this is. It depends if this is the locus of your research that we are finding. Like, this is like the train station, to put it in a Terran term. Is it the train station? We've secured it. Then
We may want it to be
we're
the
okay,
new-
and we can head back. But if there's more here that you think you want to research, we could hang about. But really, we kind of have the. My only concern right now is two things. One, if there's more stuff to find here that you want, or if the Martians are going to send more people. They lost a few people here. I don't know how big of their presence they're going to be sending, because they're probably going to radio back that something went bad.
This
So
seems like
we
a
might
great,
have an issue.
at very least, a great second or third base. I mean, if we set up a research base at the other one, we definitely want to hold this position and get this place. Like Corbinian said, if it is the hub, if it is the train station, it would make it a good second home.
Yeah, great places to hold secure, because did you pull in all the trams, or did you just pull in like as many as were nearby to crush the worm?
You pulled.
I think just as many were nearby. Yeah.
Yeah, you
A
pulled.
bunch of them
I think
weren't
it was-
even open still. So
I think it was
So-
literally all but the one that you sent to Dr. Stone.
Yeah.
And some of them ended up like crashing in tunnels because the tunnels were blocked, but one of them broke through the blockage or something. There was even a thing that
They
John
broke
rolled
through
for
the
chance.
blockage because you gave them a boost. Yeah, you were able to
exactly
bring all the
right.
trains back. Yeah, you overrode
If
the
not-
system.
If nothing else, even if we have just the one tram, that's a free tram and transport system. And failing that, if we're lucky, we might be able to replicate more if you do enough research to figure out how these things are made. Because builder tech is weird, right? Maybe the builder tech can just build more trams for some reason. If not, worst case scenario, we have a bunch of tunnels that lace through the planet. So we
Yep.
might be able to reconvert that into our own train station or our own rail station.
And those could be great leads in and of themselves, right? If each one leads to another builder site, why double back to our home base now?
Yeah, we need to secure this place. That seems to be the lean then. We need this place to be clearly ours before the Martians get here. Because if we leave this place for too long, the Martians will come here. If nothing else, because they've met resistance. Like, they don't
Agreed.
know what we know, but they're going to learn pretty fast.
Yeah, they'll find what we found because there's life sensors turned off here.
Yeah.
well, maybe we should call in reinforcements. Have Dr. Stone go to the colony
I think
director.
that's a great idea.
Yeah, definitely. Because all we call for is work crew, but we might need Star Helix to come in force to try to hold this position. Because Mars is going to at least want answers that we don't
This-
have very good answers for.
This may be a territory dispute that's way above our pay grade.
Yeah.
But yes, I think that's a great idea, Doc. Also, you don't have to send a message to Dr. Stone. We could try riding the tram and see how that works out. We could see if it's cool or not. Or you could send a message either way.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't want to leave.
We can always come back.
Oh, that's right. You could take the tram there and back while I'm sitting here fixing up the room.
Yeah, 'cause I have to go back to camps. I have to go back to base camp anyway and figure out how much. One, figure out if there's any Martians left. That's my worry. If there's Martians still wandering around, a lot of them probably got wiped. So I don't know who's waiting for us up top, because that's our radio. If nothing else, you getting to the doctor is a safe way to talk to the thing. 'Cause I don't know if up top it's safe. I don't know if I can get to the radio up there anymore.
You're gonna go scout that out.
I'm gonna try, yeah. But failing
Cool.
that, if I can't get that, then you getting to the doctor, go, hey, send the thing, get Star Helix down there, because, you know, big research thing, right?
But we're in communication with Dr. Stone, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
because of the thing, yeah. You can talk. You can contact them from here anyway.
You can
Yeah,
call if you
yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
Just relay it through her. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. GM, can we do that? Can we have Dr. Stone tell the site director or whoever the big, I can't remember his name, the big
Raiden.
the big top there.
Raiden,
Mr.
Yes.
Raiden.
not a thunder.
Mr. Raiden. Can we tell Mr. Raiden what we found here and that we need reinforcements to secure?
Someone doesn't check
I'll
their
let him
shape
know.
page up.
She'll tell you.
Okay.
Do you want me to abandon the search for where the signal was coming from?
Oh, okay. I thought they found it.
They haven't found it yet, no.
Yeah, this is probably more pressing.
Understood. We marked out a spot that we think it might be out anyways, but we weren't able to reach it. Okay, yeah, I'll get on it, and she'll go do that. In the meantime, what do you guys want to do? Corbinian, you want to go scout?
Yep.
All right, give me a stealth check.
That falls under Dex, I believe.
Yes, sir.
14.
14th. Alrighty. 14's not bad. No churn there. Yeah, you sneak back up the tunnel that you came from. I don't think you had time to take your ropes down from there, so they're probably still up there. You climb back out through that hole in the rock, that like narrow slit. And you breach the surface. It's getting dark.
Quick flashback. I'd probably leave the Martian rifle with you guys because it only worked for that encounter, so I can't. We'll have to crack it again if we want to keep using it. So there's no sense me walking around with that thing. That's just evidence that I don't need on me right now. So yeah, no. As it's dark out, I'll keep my lights off because I have my suit, so I could flood the area with light, but they'll just light me up in a forest. So I'll just quietly pad my way to where our campsite is, or the remains of it anyway, and see if everything's there.
Your campsite that you originally set up by the coral?
No, the one I set up near the entrance.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, your stuff is messed up. It doesn't look like anyone like took anything or ransacked it. Really, it looks like it was like knocked over, and that was about it. Yeah, your stuff's still there for the most part.
Okay. I'll leave it where it is for now. I'll go pad my way to see if I can. Actually, I'll find a tree to climb up and try to look out for where the Martian camp was.
You'll climb up a tree. You'll survey the area. You're in like a rocky, craggy area. There aren't a lot of trees, but there is one at least that you can climb. You can see a forest off to the north. After like a lot of empty field, to the west is the ocean. To the south is also ocean, and then to the east is the flat plains. But then you can see the mountains over there that you guys had camped out a while ago before you fought the scavengers.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's out that way. You don't see any other people.
Oh, no signs of their camp or anything like that?
You don't see another camp. You don't see the Martians anywhere.
I'll start like messing with my my suit's communicator, radio, to see if I pick up anything short distance wave.
Yep, go ahead and give me a. Intelligence technology is best, but if you have any subterfuge skills, a spycraft,
deception, communication.
I'll let you do it.
Intelligence, maybe. Yeah?
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
14?
14, you're scanning for Martian frequencies.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch their shortwave chatter.
I'll give you a little bit of a boost on that because, like, you are a Martian. You also make the train go up.
Yeah, because I rolled a 6 and I'm the drama die. Sorry.
29.
Sorry, folks. I didn't even do it on purpose this time.
But yeah, so you don't pick up any nearby signals.
Okay. I'll hang out there for a little bit and then I'll climb down once I'm sure that there's nothing out there. I'm gonna check over the gear that they just knocked over and make sure it's not booby trapped. There's no grenades on strings or anything like that.
Give me a perception check.
Perception. 13.
Nothing is immediately apparent.
I will. Yeah, I'm gonna start trying. If I don't see anything wrong, I'm gonna start collecting it up to pack
As
it
you
away.
start picking things up, the wind kind of whips up a little bit, but nothing else happens.
Yeah, there's a moment of stop and look around. Not concerned for this, like, oh, is that a monster? Am I good? Okay, I'm good. And I'll start packing up our stuff.
In the meantime, Elroy, Cormax.
Yo, I already rolled my strength check. It's a 15. I'm cleaning up all these smashed torpedoes / trains. I'm not sure what to call them. They're kind of silver torpedo things. And now that Doc figured out how to get them open, I'm not just going to throw them around like a brute. I'm going to pick one up and then open the chest and pick one up and then open the chest. And I'm just going to start stacking these things sort of around the edge of the room. We'll figure out if they can get back on tracks or whatever later.
Well, so
but for now,
the trams are rather large.
I'm going to try my best to.
Like, you wouldn't be able to
piece
stack
them.
two on top of each other. They're too tall for the room at that point. But you can start.
I figured just kind of. Yeah, trying to like roll them to the perimeter.
So the interesting thing, as you're handling them, you start to notice they seem. It seems strange because of like everything that you saw before. They were moving fast. They were hitting stuff hard. They seem like really sturdy. As you're rolling them around, they sort of are kind of brittle and coming apart.
All right, let me do a little in technology and intelligence and see what this is all about. See if I can deduce this, or I've rolled a 13.
13 is not terrible.
Does it have something to do with the metals needing to be together? Do they have to stay on the tracks to stay stable or something?
Maybe something does keep them stable, but the main thing that you learn is like this isn't made out of metal. That's the main
Is it made out of that cool ass sand?
It's made out of like heavily compacted dirt, maybe ceramic. Almost like that's kind of what it seems like, but ceramic doesn't get all crumbly all of a sudden, so it's very strange. Something was holding it together.
Doc, these aren't quite what they seem. It seems like they're made out of something a little different. It almost seems kind of like that sand you have, except it's a different kind of magic sand. It's like magic terracotta mud almost.
Kinda, yeah.
So can I tell if it's like the same sand that we've been working with, the electrified or ionized sand or whatever?
It seems different. It seems like maybe it was, but it's inert. Something happened to it. You touch it, and it does seem just kind of like the dirt of the planet. It doesn't seem particularly special. And you're not sure how it was being held together. It seems like, I don't know, it's falling apart like a sandcastle kind of. Like it's a little more solid than that, and like it's breaking a little more brittly. It's not really turning into dust, but it is softening.
Are they
softening.
falling apart on their own, or only once they're pushed and like handled away from? Does the proximity of the rails they came in on have anything to do with them falling apart?
You'll
Are the
hear-
ones on the rails still fine?
You'll hear the one that is like jammed up in the ceiling start to fall over, and like it snaps in half. That one was touching its tracks still.
Okay. Okay.
Can I do a
So-
roll on looking into this just so I can try for an investigation stunt?
Yeah. There is one tram. You called the other one back, right? From
The one from Dr. Stone,
Dr.
yes.
Stone? Yeah. So
Yeah.
so that one comes back. It's still solid. But yeah, you can check it out and try to figure this out. Yeah, go ahead and give me the alien technology intelligence check.
Which one?
Alien technology.
I've got technology. I
Or
don't
builder
have
tech.
alien
I
technology.
thought you had
focus.
builder tech or something. I thought you had a weird one. I don't know. Technology works with intelligence, yeah.
It was some kind of thing, yeah. I'll have to look at what that was.
Maybe it was.
Oh,
There's the
no.
Churn, churn, did he churn, 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 churn.
And there's nothing that makes it go down. Only things that make dice go up. So that 6 is just there.
Let me take a little gander at something here. Let me take a little look
Wow.
see.
Yeah. So you guys are gonna get mad at me. I didn't pop the turn counter. It wasn't my fault. I had no part in it going up.
Well, the good thing is now we're back down to 0 churn.
We are back
That's
down
true.
to 0. We're at 0 churn. Yeah, it's all good news.
It's all good news. That's it. That's all the turn mechanic is, folks. I know it's a little anticlimactic, but no, there's more. Turn 30 is pretty bad. It's as bad as it gets.
Alrighty. Yep, it is at 0. And you're looking into this thing. Yeah, so you're checking stuff out. That's a really good roll. 20 is really good. So a couple things you automatically start to understand. The little console that you found inside one of the trams is very different from the ones that were controlling everything. It seems like a regulatory device that has some sort of strange electronic frequency that it seems to send through the train. With this roll, you suspect that is what keeps it solid, and the fact that all these trains were destroyed is why they're falling apart now, because they're the thing that was keeping their molecular matrix intact is disabled. But yeah, it seems like some sort of advanced Earth control magic kind of thing, like that's what it seems like. Some sort of amazing. It is an amazing scientific breakthrough.
So, since I don't have to worry about the churn, I'm going to go for a breakthrough stunt on the investigation stunts to see if I can figure out how to use it.
The churn's at 1. Oh, sorry. Breakthrough. Let me take a look. This is an investigation, right? Yeah,
Yep.
breakthrough. You gain not only information, but some sort of incontrovertible proof. Simple. Reduce the total number of leads on the path by 1. Jumping further. Okay. So a lot of stuff becomes apparent to you in this moment. These trams were designed to bring the builders from other sites to here. This is a central point, which means that there's something here for sure. It's not up. It must be down. You're not sure how dangerous it will be, but given the power of this technology that you're finding, it's probably very dangerous down there. And other than that, yeah, the other train comes back, and you can kind of like you start to mess with its controls, and you can tell like it's a lot like the dirt control at the other base, the second one you found. But that was kind of more like excavating technology. Like, you were able to tunnel. You could probably like build stuff with it. This seems to be able to generate rigid structures, and it's not limited to trains. You're not sure exactly, like, you definitely aren't a master of it or anything, but you can kind of understand that this thing has a lot of potential for construction, a lot of military applications. Like, this shit's pretty crazy. Anyone, like,
so how
even
handy...
though this isn't the, like, golden goose of the planet or anything, like, this is just something that you found that happenstantially, it is incredibly valuable technology.
Did I glean enough to potentially attempt to use the technology to create a little camp for us here, or lab?
To, like, reform the area?
Yeah.
You've gleaned enough to try.
All right.
It'll give me, go ahead, give me another intelligence technology check. 19's pretty good. So, you plug one of the tram consoles into the center room console. You hook it up into the local area connectivity that seems to have some of that lighter earth control ability that the first terminal had. In doing so, you are able to sort of move this dirt and create, kind of clear a lot of this debris, and create solid structures. What do you kind of want this room to be? Like, what do you want it to look like?
First, I want the entrances secured, and I don't know. Can I make a lazy boy?
Yeah. So you make all the dirt and stuff starts to go away. A lot of the stuff that can't be dissolved into dirt gets kind of brushed to the sides. The tunnels all start to close off. You can't really tell that there was ever a tunnel there necessarily. And you create a little bit of furniture. It's not the most comfortable, but you create some furniture. None of it doesn't look perfect. Like, you're definitely not... You still haven't mastered this technology, in the 5 minutes you've known of it, but you definitely... It's impressive and kind of terrifying.
Can I have recorded that with, like, whatever the future cell phone camera thing is? That was cool as hell.
Yeah, they're still just cameras, man. You're good.
Yeah, cool.
Hand terminal.
Yeah, hand terminal.
Yeah, hand terminal. Yeah, because we don't really have cell phones on this planet on account of the solar storms.
Thanks, the Big Nate Show, for the bits. First time chatter, 100 bits. Thank you so much.
Yo, thank you.
Cool. They liked what we're doing. Yeah. So,
Big Nate.
So yeah, you definitely. This is a pretty big moment. This is the biggest leap in understanding of what's going on around here that you've had since we started playing. So, like, congratulations. You unlocked some stuff. I know you've been wanting to. So I'm excited that it happened.
Don't worry, nothing bad's gonna happen though. It's not like the turn.
Yeah, the turn didn't just click over or anything.
Oh, you were right, boss. I should get a +1 bonus on my ability tests for exobiotech.
I knew you had something. Yeah.
Oh, it's one of your talent things, or?
It's expertise. Yeah, it gives me like a +1 on exobiotech.
Fuck yeah, dude, that's cool. So,
all
right. Yeah, you record all this, Elroy, and Corbinian. You are still up top. What are you doing?
Once everything's packed up and secured, I'm going to get to the rope and start climbing my way back down.
As you're
heading
heading
back,
sense. You see lights in the sky.
Uh-oh.
I'll kind of find cover, like from above, like a rock outcropping or something, and try to listen to trying to listen if that sounds like Martian troop carriers or something.
It sounds exactly like a Martian troop carrier. Identical.
How many do I hear out there?
1.
That's still a lot of people. that's at least 8 Marines in full suit. 16 if they don't have their full suits. That's not great. That's really bad. I can't fight them. Are they flying toward where I am?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Of course they are.
They're landing real close.
I am going to get to the rope. You know what? I'm gonna actually sever the rope.
Okay.
So the easy way to get down is gone.
Yep.
And I'm gonna manually climb my way back down to the bottom as quickly as I can.
Can I send like an elevator platform up to lower him down, like kind of catch him, ease him down?
Yeah. You can try to help him if you want to.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Give me a. I guess it would be strength athletics, unfortunately for you, but yeah.
For me to make like a flat elevator out of the
Oh,
space?
you're using the technology?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
technology. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, you're still manipulating stuff. Yeah, you can make a thing. Yeah. Something comes up to meet you, buddy?
I stare at it alarmed. Does it look like a slide or a step? What am I looking at?
Looks like a flat platform that raised up to meet you.
Click on my radio. Did you do something? There's a platform right underneath me.
Yeah, Doc's
Yes,
been
come on
playing home and garden television redecorator in here.
What?
Wait till you see the place. Doc got it all figured out. Jump on.
I'll just kind of ease my feet onto it. And
You
kinda-
hear something landing outside, several different plops.
Get me down, get me down.
For the
Why?
record,
What's going on your side?
For the record, this is your
How big is-
your 30 Chern event.
Oh yeah, I gathered.
What's the diameter of this hole?
So wait, which hole? The hole to the room
one
you're
that-
in, or the one that he just
The
came
one
through?
corpse coming down.
So it's like a long slit. It's probably like 10 feet long, 2 feet wide.
Wow, that's super narrow. That would have sucked to crawl through.
Yeah, it's hard to squeeze through.
Crawlable, but it would have sucked.
Yeah, it's hard to squeeze through.
I think my character could do, but
Yeah, you're good.
wouldn't
I mean, if
go
he
it.
can't, like, I meant for it to be a hole you squeeze through, and I guessed that 2 feet would
Yeah.
be about it. So, like, it might be 3 feet.
We got a Martian troop carrier landing and depositing a lot of Marines. I think we made them mad.
Would we,
So,
would
get me
we have
down.
any estimate?
8 to 16. Depends if they're in the power armor or not. If they're in the power armor. It's 8 people in power armor. We do not want to be here when they show up all ticked off and raring to go. If they're 16, numbers and anger is going to power them.
Well, fortunately, we have just unlocked the defenses of the area. So come on down. We'll prepare our booby traps.
Well, you're the one with the platform. Get me down.
Yeah, I want to slowly bring him down and just gently kind of whoosh.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like as the platform gets close to the ground, I'll like hop off and like start sprinting for my life to get into the room because oh god, I know those are I know how Marines are like.
Yeah, they're aggressive as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, it still kind of
wars or
sucks.
anything.
It still kind of sucks to get into this room. You have to belly crawl at chest level to get into this room. I stacked up all those rocks to make it a pain in the ass. It's Again, it's navigatable, but it's just you have to belly crawl and prone straight in.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of sounds like I have enough. I haven't mastered it, but enough use that I could try to use this tech to move the rocks in any way that we wanted, right? Like this is essentially like construction, industrial level construction.
Yeah.
Control.
I would think with the power you've had so far, I would think it's feasible to think you could plug this hole.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to plug it. I kind of want to lead them into a trap with it. Like,
You could do that too.
Because if you do seal that hole, you'll want to seal it so much that they can't blast through it with explosives. Because they're going to come in here loaded for bear. They got one of the units got wiped. They're going to be ticked, and they're going to be ready for anything.
I think what the doc
Almost
is thinking is parting the Red Seas and then letting them come crashing back together. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So a couple.
I mean, can I make sharp points?
You try. Yeah, you can make sharp points. So a couple things to note here. When things are forming, it's not the fastest. So it's not like projectile speed kind of thing. But it's not the slowest either. It does happen. The changes happen in about a turn. You sealed off all the holes in this room, so all the tunnels are closed. There is a tram in the room that you brought back. You sealed the tunnel behind it. The path up and the path down in the center of the room are both still open, unless you tell me otherwise. And then, yeah, the other room is blocked off, partially.
And what's the diameter of the path up and down?
Pretty big. They're like good 20 feet holes.
I got to tell you, Doc, I'm real curious about down.
I am too. What if we created a flat platform on the down, took their the bodies of the Martian compatriots, put them in the middle of this 20-foot wide hole, wait until enough of them come up there to check on their compatriots, and then disappear the platform, let them fall down?
Oh, wait. You don't even have to do that much. If you just create a tunnel that leads into that hole, if they don't know what's in here. They start crawling in going, where's things? Oh, that's the way forward. Let's go forward. And they'll go right by us.
You could make a tunnel around the door and they wouldn't even know there was a room here. That is true. It's pretty funny.
And they'll go wander around somewhere else.
If we're going to go that route, what if we did some like scaffolding with the rocks on top of it above the door, and then we could drop the scaffolding, and then they've got a bunch of boulders falling on them.
If they have power armor, that they might be able to pull themselves out. Because I like the idea of you putting them like into that lower area and then just evaporating their way down so they fall. That way they can't respond back. Really.
You'll hear a loud.
If you try to drop them, they might be able to
above ground. You'll hear a loud explosion.
We could also do a really similar thing about what you're talking about. Instead, make a fake tunnel, fake bridge leading over the giant hole. We're on the other side. They come running in. Then you drop the whole facade, and they all fall down the hole.
How strong of an electric field can I send through this material? Can I send like an electric pulse from its controller?
Like, to fry somebody?
Yes.
or at least fry the suit.
You've seen it is possible. It generates electricity through like friction, so you would have to figure out how that works. Because it was happening in that first place you were at, but it's not happening here.
You could cause
So there's these bees.
Go ahead.
There's these bees on Earth. They attack to kill wasps that come into their nest. The bees form up around the wasp and just vibrate themselves until they cook the wasp because it can't stand the temperatures that they can stand. What if we did something similar, especially if somebody's coming in power armor, send the sand to just
friction burn,
crazy friction to either burn them or to electrify them or both.
Go for it. We have very limited time. I bet those explosions are them making a bigger hole for the suit.
Yeah, and now it's time to. So we pitched a bunch of plans. Now it's time for the one who controls rocks and sand to pick one.
During that, I'm gonna climb up to the opening and secure myself at the lip up there, so that way I'm high up away. So if they do happen to get in, I'm at a high vantage point.
I'm gonna go to the far side of the room, put my wrench over my back and shoulders, and start stretching out my muscles, cracking my neck, get ready for a fight, and maybe just stand behind a little cover so I'm not straight in visual range.
No
Can
need
you tell
to
which
give
way
them
they're
easy
coming
control.
from?
No. What's
Well,
that,
there's
Doug?
only one way they can come in. There's only the one door.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one door.
Oh, okay. Well, we hadn't sealed the top or bottom yet, so making sure they weren't coming in there.
We don't even
All
know.
right.
Yeah.
They probably
We
don't
don't
even
know
know
what
about
else
that. They
to
know
know.
about the opening I jumped through. Because that's where their boys died. Because we're in this room and they're in the next room over. And they're probably going to lower down to find their boys and then look for where we are. Well, where I am. They don't know you exist yet.
GM, can I attempt the B plan?
Or prep for it anyway.
You can prep for it, yeah.
All right.
Are you doing anything else? Are you making any traps? Are you doing any deception? Are you making a fake tunnel? Any of that stuff?
I mean, yeah, I feel like we need the Home Alone-ness.
A fair fight with
Guys?
power armor's death.
Yeah. Any preferences on other moves?
I do like the rocks falling, right? I like rocks falling, and then I like people falling down the hole. So if those are the two we pick, those are my two favorite. Yes, people in power armor could crawl out of rocks, but the other ones can't.
Yeah.
We just need to slow them down because, okay, so imagine we've got the scaffolding
yeah.
over the door built of this, controllable sand. We've got the rocks above that. It falls, the rocks fall down on them, but the sand is still there in the cracks and can start doing our, attempting our little
So even
beam
as they
maneuver.
even as they start trying to crawl out, they're still like in the suits being cooked in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't even need to cook their whole body, just their heads.
Yeah. Or even just parts of the suit. If it seizes, you're trapped in the armor.
In
That
that
armor is not
case,
movable without power cables.
I like that plan, and also, Corbinian, I want to double a plan with you then, if that's what the doc's doing with rocks. If any power armor gets out, can we do the old, you hook a rope onto it and I'll yank them into the hole?
Yeah, I'll set up another secondary area that I can snake some rope down to you, and then I can be ready. I can be anchoring it from up top and help you.
Yep.
And then I can drop
You
it.
could just-
Yep,
For the
you get-
record, there is a free-floating boon for anyone during this combat from the Big Nate.
I
All
think
right.
it's best for,
For us.
I think it's best for Doc to have this for the computer abilities, probably, but we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, anyone can use it at any time.
It's free floating. Let's use it where we need it. Okay, yeah, so I want to use the sand to do the scaffolding and
Sand
lift up
starts
on the
scaffold
rocks.
above the door, and rocks get put above
Nice.
it. Nice.
And then I want to cover up the hole in the center. I know it's in bad taste, but I still feel like we should lure them with their comrades.
We'd have to go out to the other room and start pulling them in. And
yeah.
I do not think we have
Ain't
time.
gonna help with that. Yeah. All right. So we got the hole there, the hole covered up, so we could drop that out too.
Yeah.
I would-
Yeah.
Thanks
Is
for
there
the,
anything I
thanks
can
for
do
the
to-
cheer, buddy. Thanks for the bits.
Thank you.
All right. Nice. Is there anything I can do to conceal myself at the controls, or?
So yeah,
Do the Wizard of Oz
that
thing,
was something I was
Fire
going to point out. The controls are very close to the door. You could try to maybe put a shell around you so they can't see you, or something to that effect.
What if you create like a one-way glass? It's rock on their side, but you can see out.
Do I have that kind of control?
I don't know how you would do that.
Hey, he knows how
Pretty
one-way
good,
glass
but
works,
yeah.
right?
I don't know.
It's sand.
All right. How about? Yeah. Can I just make a shell around me with like an eye slit or something
Yeah,
like that?
that's much more practical. Nice try, Corbinian. That's funny.
Hey.
No, it's good, but I'm not that good with it yet.
Hey, you build a
Some
shell around
researcher
yourself.
you are. No.
What are they? Where are the other two of you?
I'm up top at that opening up there. I'm anchored in place, and also I've set up another anchor, so there's a rope sneaking down that's just kind of hanging there. And I'm ready to yank someone if they're tied to that rope, and then I can drop them into the hole as another trap, but also as a way to kind of be out of the way. So I'm not
So you're
like
in the
immediately
up
straight
hole.
ahead. I'm up.
You're the up.
Yeah, he's in the up hole, and if the bad guys are coming in, I'm still on the x-axis with them. So if they're coming in at 9 o'clock, I'm at 3 o'clock, and I'm maybe behind a pillar or something, just kind of waiting this out to see how this goes.
Yeah.
Or you can, or if you want to try and fight them in the hole, we could anchor you to the side. No, all right.
No.
Nope.
You
But
hear
hopefully, what we can
You don't
do
wanna
is
be
yank
bait?
somebody into the pit. That's why I'm hiding.
you hear some pretty loud explosions. A lot of debris falls in the other room, and then you hear. You hear 5 sets of.
You hear what? Okay.
Okay. You hear 5
Noise
sets.
canceller.
You hear 5 heavy landings in the next room.
Oh god.
You hear.
Little rocket.
Here's
Alright.
some weird muffled electronic communication sounds. You hear a bit of that going back and forth for a second. And then you hear thunk. A big ass hole blows in the rock in front of the door that you guys had set up. And you'll see 3 forms in big heavy metal suits tunk, 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 run through the door. Everyone's been booned.
Can I try to drop the rocks on one of them?
You can try to drop the rocks. Yeah, go ahead. Well,
All right.
so
What do I
yeah,
roll?
good. Roll.
Do we have luck in this?
Fortune is what it is, but that's luck.
I would
Oh, yeah.
say. I mean, you are aiming, so this is accuracy. Yeah, go ahead, give me an accuracy check. I'll let you use your technology roll though, so you'll get your technology boost.
Okay.
So 16.
16. The rocks fall. Ah!
I lose my
Empty
stump points
voiced.
though, right? Because I got that +2.
No, you don't lose them.
Oh, okay.
You have 6 stump points. Yeah, so the turn goes up by 1. You have 6 stump points. The rocks fall. There's dust everywhere. Before the dust clears, though, I think that's a really good place for us to take our break.
Yeah.
Roger.
So, everybody, we'll get to the bottom of this encounter after these messages from our sponsors. Thanks everyone for watching. We will be right back.
Fresh out the box!
Yo, 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 what up, dog? We back in his house playing the Expanse.
What is that? What is that? What are you doing?
It's my DJ voice.
Okay.
That's what you do, right? Yo, 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 yo.
Yep. Yeah. That's me. That's exactly right.
Gary in the his house.
Speaking of Gary in the his house, you guys should go to greenronin.com, go to the store, use Fresh Out the Box at check. What, John, what are you shaking your head about?
Don't do it.
Yeah, if they use the discount code, it supports our channel. What do you mean don't do it?
Don't do it. We're saving too much
What
money.
do you mean don't
We're saving
do it?
them too much money.
They save money. We make money. Green Ronin makes money. Use code fresh out the box at checkout. It's that easy, Jahan. Stop telling people not to use our code.
Don't do it.
Whew, man, I was worried. I thought you were going to tell them that they could go to backerkit.com and do another late pledge for the Expanse Transport Union edition.
No, they can't do that. They can't do that.
All right, thank God.
No, you can do it though. All joking aside.
We don't want to unlock more stretch goals.
Yeah, I have to tell you that you can do it, or I'll get in trouble.
All right. If he's going to flip-flop, I'm going to tell you can't do it.
Oh, we're back in trouble.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
Oh, man. The backer is only 15,000 away from the next stretch goal. Come on, y'all.
What's the next stretch?
Also, AD Springer.
A free PDF of Inner Worlds Adventure number 3, Shadow of a Dream.
Cool.
There you go.
That's hot. Yeah, we're back at it. You guys are in a room deep beneath the ground, full of builder technology, being attacked by power-armored Marines. They broke through the door, and using your new technological trickery, you have dropped boulders upon them. With your roll, you do in fact hit.
All of them?
Points.
Well, you definitely hit one of them.
Stun points, maybe you can hit more.
Yeah, what was the drama dice on that?
6.
6.
Oh, well, yeah, you can hit all of them then.
Oh, there you go.
All 3 of them are trapped beneath the rocks in this power armor. They'll take some damage, and they'll be under the rocks trying to break free. 2 more Marines in power armor are going to jump over this broken rock stuff and start surveying around, looking. Look over you. Get out of there. One of them looks around, doesn't see anything. The other one spots some stuff. I got life sensors in this room. Got life signs.
Okay.
What is this guy
so the
who's
ones-
talking? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Craig.
No, I was just saying, the ones who fell onto the boulder, can I go ahead and start trying to get some kinetic energy going around their neck or joints or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, are you trying to fry them in the suits?
Or if that doesn't work, I'd, saw through their suits after long enough. But yeah, mainly just try to fry them.
Right, go ahead and give me a technology intelligence check to use the sand in a very strange way that it's not meant for.
But it's exobiotech, so I should get another +1 to this, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
that's another.
That makes it 21, baby.
It's another churn.
Wow.
Churn. You start to you fry one of them. One of them, you'll see their stuff short out. You are able to work the sand into some vital points, and you're able to separate them from their power supply. So his suit goes inert. The other 2 you haven't done anything to yet. And then the 2 that are standing are looking around. One of them is reading life signs. All of them are just they're all about, in their power armor, they're like 6'10". Like, they're all pretty tall in their power armor. It's hard to differentiate between male and female. They all look about the same. You hear a mixture of masculine and feminine voices. But the one that shouted out just now was masculine, and he said life signs in this room. We're going to go ahead and open it up to initiative order here.
Up.
Can I use those 6 stunt points I got on the roll before that, too?
Yeah, don't forget. Yeah, do it.
Yeah. All right, I want you to take... Go ahead.
Can we have surprise attack on initiative, surprise round?
If you attack,
there's
yeah.
rules. There's rules for that.
What were you saying, Greg?
Sorry, I want to do take 1 for the team, infiltration stun if I can, and over here.
Yeah,
And bravery.
that's a thing.
All 3.
So you're gonna make the turn go up to 4. I'm understanding.
Yeah. Let's do it, baby.
Oh, that's what that is. Me too.
Alrighty, what did everybody get? Craig got 13.
14 for me.
And Elroy Cormac's got a 10.
Okay, that's the rule on it. Got it. And that's the bonus. Okay. Yeah? Yeah. Oops. Still need that. There we go. Wrong one. Try again. There we go.
Did we get any kind of reaction from us taking one down?
Yeah, you'll get something. See, 1, 2, 3,
All right.
4. Sorry, I had to make sure I had them all. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Yeah, one of them is fried in their suit. Like, their suit becomes inactive. They can't move anymore because it's too heavy. You said there are rules for surprise rounds in this? Coordinator?
Yeah. Page 191, 192. In short, people who are surprised basically don't do anything for a round, and if they're attacked by somebody who they're not aware of, it's a +3 to the attack roll. So it's basically a round where you get to do free stuff, and then the next round initiative resolves. As normal.
That's fair. Yeah. So, Craig, you got your surprise. It was pretty good. But the other 2 of you get to go. Yeah, go ahead. Whichever order.
I'm gonna make a mad dash. Unless Corbin, you want to go first? You do it.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna make a mad dash for the one who said I'm reading life signs. And I want to hit him with the plan we had. I want to hit him with the rope. See if I can tie him up and let Corbinian do the yank him down the pit.
This might help you too. I did over here on my infiltration.
Oh,
stunt.
that's right.
Your flashy actions. Yeah, I did bravery over here and take one for the team. I think over here and take one for the team should help Elroy.
Bravery. Your success bolsters your courage, granting you 1d6 extra toughness against the next damage hazard you face. That's good for you. You said...
And I rolled 6.
And you also said, over here, your flashy action, yeah, each of your allies gets +1 to their next test to hide or pass scrutiny in this encounter, such as dexterity. Any action an opponent takes until then automatically targets you. And then what was the last one?
Take one for the team.
Take one for the team.
Oh, okay. When you successfully avoid damage from hazard, but an ally doesn't, you may take that damage for the ally while they're... Okay. What does your action take the form of? Like, what do you do? What's your flashy action?
I mean, it was pretty flashy taking that guy down, right? With the sand?
Yeah, but they have to see you. They have to know.
They have to know it's you that did it.
Yeah. What's up, Vamp? Thanks for 48 months of subscription. Thanks, dog.
Vamp, you missed the major event pop off, but we're currently dealing with the repercussions.
Yes.
So through my little eye slit, I want to go, ha 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 ha. Trying to make a distraction.
There she is. Yeah, and so with that, what are you doing, Gary?
Same thing, same action. I'm going to run across the room. I'm going to grab the guy who said I'm reading life signs in this room, and I'm going to wrap the rope around him and then give him a toss towards the endless pit. That way, on Corbinian's turn, he can finish the rest of that action. But I'm going to make a strength might check, give this guy the rope, give him the fucking big-time pull, the yeet, and send him with a 16 if that'll work.
He is going to roll strength to oppose you.
If you do dex, my over here can help you.
My dex is so much lower than my strength.
Yeah, that'll more help me out because I'll be doing dex with the funny business.
Elroy, you bull rush this guy,
right,
and you'll hear his joints go and lock up, and you'll just feel how strong the suit makes him.
So in theory, you could spend some of your fortune to. Oh God, the low die is the 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could up it by 4 for 8. Fortune.
Fortune. If I 8 fortune.
It would cost you 8 fortune to increase that 2 to a 6.
Man, I don't know, because next round, if even one of them hits me, I'm gonna regret losing 8 fortune already.
Yeah.
No, I can take the damage for you because I did take one for the team.
Okay,
Well, this
let's do it then.
Yeah, the damage next round. This is him spending fortune.
All
Yeah,
three
Let's
of
do
you
it
have
then.
been booned by Vampire.
I did it.
Yes.
All three of you were booned earlier by
Oh yeah,
Loki.
why don't you use a boon? You've got a boon. You got 2 boons.
That's right. I could use a boon to re-roll the 2,
Yeah,
and then I could spend the fortune later if I need to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start there. Let's use my boon. Let's re-roll the 2. Let's do a d6 first.
Boons can't give you a
House rule. Boons can't give you 1 unless they do it twice, right?
No, never.
So then,
Never.
oh, never. Okay.
you
So
go
it's
plus
a
3, so that's
19 with 5 stunt points.
It's 19 do it. They have boosts on their strength on scare.
Yeah, they do. If 19 doesn't do it, I'll spend fortune. How much fortune do I want to spend?
The most you could do is actually it'd be cheaper to up the 4 because you could up the 4 now to 6, which would cost you 5, 6. It would cost you 2 to add +2 to the roll.
Boom, boom. I'll take the 2. I'll make that a 6. So it's a 5, 6, 5. Plus 5.
You dig deep, this guy starts sliding, and you start moving towards the hole.
20, 21.
Veins popping out.
Yeah, it was.
well-
it was. He gave it all he got, and he barely did it.
And as I'm seeing him barely move, I'm gonna kick off where my little thing and instead of my weight being braced against my normal spot, I'm gonna pull all my weight to the rope to just drop and try to pull him up so he swings over like that and try to let him go so he falls into the hole.
Give me a acrobatics check. This is all weight distribution and flying around.
I think that's a bonus to dex checks right there, friend.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. I am going to reroll. Actually, I can reroll some of that anyway because I'm an acrobatic because I'm agile. Do I have to reroll everything?
You have agility? Cool.
I think it's yep, I have agility.
And that lets you re-roll 1 dice, or
when you move to when you fall. No, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. That's something else. I don't get a free reroll for
No, I'm just kidding.
acrobatics. You'll save me if I screwed this up. That's a different problem. Yeah, I'm gonna boon the roll. I'll reroll the drama die because that's more expensive to increase anyway.
Let's
That's
see
a
what you
1,
got.
so 2. So that's 13. Adding, I'm gonna spend 5 fortune. Enjoy your turn.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's not 13. That's 13 plus 5. That's 17 with the bonus. Which is how much? Forget.
with the bonus, you get +1.
Over here's +1. So that's 18 total.
And you get a bonus for the surprise round, which you told me was.
+3. Yeah, if I'm doing something he's not aware of.
Yep.
That would have been for the same for his roll too, actually.
That would have been. Well, that makes you guys definitely so Elroy. You're pushing. He starts to go. You start to overpower him, which is very impressive. And then fucking homeboy swings down on this rope. Yonk! He flies in the air. He has no chance of stopping that. And then what do you do when he's up there?
Once he's over the hole, I'm gonna let go and then let my rope catch me. So he'll fall with a rope that's just gonna go wee the rest, and I'm just gonna go wee swinging away.
You guys
Although I'll be hanging in the middle of the air, so I'm kind of that's a
Okay,
different
so then
problem.
I need to open up the hole.
I'll let you do it.
They have rockets though.
Yeah, but there's going to be like a drop, and he'll have to waste time stopping himself and trying to get all the way back up, or have to like swing to the rock and start climbing his way up, which you could seal it after in the next round. So he can't get up and out.
I want to open that hole for him.
Yeah, I'll let you
sealing
do that.
it's one thing. You could seal it, or you could just make an elevator and push it slowly down to the bottom and pancake it.
It's kind of funny. But yeah, so the guy drops down. Oh, you don't hear much from him for a bit. I'm going to let that work because you guys set it up pretty hardcore.
1 down.
2 down.
Two down, that's true, yeah.
So 3 are left. 2 are in the rubble. We're going to go to normal initiative. Elroy, the other one that's next to you is like, oh shit! And she raises her arm, which has an integral rifle on it. So it's got like a built-in assault rifle. Going to shoot you because you suck. Oh, Gary. Why do I roll so well against you? Gary.
I don't know, man, but I don't suck. Don't be mean to me. You suck.
Now, there's no one next to you, so I won't spray and pray.
Yeah, benefit of spreading out the way we are makes us harder to.
Oh, I'm going to use Called Shot. You target an exposed part of your opponent's body, the attack's damage becomes penetrating.
Is it harder? Is it harder for her to use the assault rifle because I'm close range, or is that not a thing?
It's not a thing in this game.
Okay, cool.
And also, you moved kind of away from her, so yeah, she's going to shoot you.
Oh, that's true. I started pushing the guy. Yeah, that's true.
Alrighty. Plus perception is going to be pretty bad for you.
I love that.
Yeah, so this machine gun just tears into you. It seems like she focuses on a weak spot in your armor. 16 penetrating damage, buddy.
Ooh. That's gonna knock me exactly at 0 fortune.
Is that your max?
18. I used 2 earlier to make the other roll happen.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
But I did take one for the team, so I'm going to take that damage for you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That
no.
puts me down to 2.
You take all of it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
it
no.
instead.
Also,
Take
you...
one for the team. When you successfully avoid damage from a hazard, but your ally doesn't, you may take the damage for that ally while they remain unaffected.
You may. You don't have to.
Don't have to. But also, you did the other
I'm in
thing,
my shell.
too. You have...
They're supposed to target you first anyway because you're a big, you're flashy.
Yeah, that's only until someone else reveals themselves.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's good.
But you did another thing, too. You did bravery. So you get an extra 1d6 extra toughness against the next damage. So roll a d6 and reduce your damage by that much.
Actually, Craig rolled that d6 earlier, and that d6 was a 6.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's for him, isn't it?
Are we going to hold that roll? All right.
Yeah, reduce it for 6. Yeah.
You're going to
I'll
let
take
me
it.
use... Oh, we're going to let Craig use it because Craig took the damage.
Craig
here.
took the damage.
So Craig takes 16, reduces it by 6, he takes 10. Okay. I'm not going to touch any of my fortune right now.
The doc is being very brave for this battle.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was sick.
Yep.
That was sick, Doc.
Now, I'll say what you do is you, like, blast sand at this thing, and it, like, makes the gun point at you. That hurts, for sure. After that, Corbinian, is your turn. With Kaylin Hara.
I am going to scramble up because I am basically pendulating in the middle of the air after that last minute thing. So I just basically go up the rope And I'm going to go up the hole a little bit for my full movement, which will be... Can I dash? At least 11 units, 11 yards. I think I can move more because I have my whole turn ahead of me.
Do you use your whole turn to climb up the tube?
Yep.
Okay.
Just to get out of the firing line.
You are definitely out of the
just drop
firing
one of
line.
their dudes.
You can see the guy below you falling, though.
22 yards, that's what it is. It's run, so I basically run, quote unquote, straight up 22 yards. And my minor then will be to guard up +2 in case one of them gets clever and starts shooting up at me.
Craig, it is your turn. Doctor.
How many do we still have standing?
So, 2 of them are under the rubble, but they will attempt to get out of it on their turn. One of them just shot you, and that's it. The other 2, one of them fell down the hole. The other one is also in the rubble, but their suit is off, so they can't use its strength to fight their way out. Not to say they can't get out of their suit, but yeah, they're... You definitely dealt them a blow.
I'd like to try my B maneuver on another one, if that's all right.
Sure.
Yeah, reduce their numbers down.
All right. Technology roll?
Yeah, technology roll.
All right. +1 for my exobio. That'd be
20's
20.
real good, man. 20's real good. Yeah, the sand seeps into the armor and is able to turn off the power, essentially. So they're just stuck in, like, a motionless Esco suit. After... Are you doing anything else on your turn?
Am I allowed to?
I mean, you can, like, move.
Major,
you can say
minor.
some stuff, yeah.
You probably still need a minor.
I was gonna-
like most people do.
I'm not sure what the limit is on this fancy sand. If I can do it like Marvel nanite style, I would like to try and send some armor up to the guys.
That's an idea that you can start working on and try on your next turn. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
I'll
I'll call it there.
One of the ones buried in the sand is going to try to free themselves. Oh, dang. What just happened? Big Nate did 25-bit cheer. What's up? Thanks. Thank you.
Big Nate.
Big Nate. Yeah, so one of them's going to try to free themselves from the rubble. They have a pretty good chance because they're very strong.
Yeah, their suits are built for...
Yep,
big
you'll see one of them stand up out of the rocks. You can see the sand still seeping into some of the other ones underneath, but this one stands up. He's going to... Let's see if he notices what's going on. It's hard for them to, like, really... Yeah, he could see that someone's doing something in the control room that he doesn't like. Is he smart enough to put that together? Elroy's the obvious target.
He's the guy with the impressive warhammer.
He does have an impressive
Warhammer.
weapon. Yeah.
Wrench. Brain.
Yep. Same weapon class in this game.
Yeah. Might as well.
All right. I rolled a randomizer. He's going to go for Gary. Gary!
That's me.
You like getting shot by guys?
I do love armor piercing everything.
What's
That's
your
nice.
defense?
12-ish. Give me a
That's pretty
second.
high for me.
11. It's an 11.
That's still good.
Yeah.
Anything above 10's good in
Okay.
age,
He
really.
does unfortunately hit you.
Yep.
Hopefully your toughness and armor kicks in.
Hey, as long as it's not 18 damage again.
He does 10. It is not penetrating.
Okay, 10 not penetrating is much better. I have 9 defense, so I'm taking 1 of that. That's a lot
It
different.
pings up your armor. One of them like gets through. You're like, ah, but you're okay.
A reminder: I'm a massive man. I'm not as big as these guys in their armor, but I'm 6'5", 290, and I'm just wearing this giant parka made out of local mammal skins from this planet, aquatic mammals. And so, yeah, the bullet holes just kind of thump, thump, thump. They just kind of hit me and don't make much noise. But then, yeah, one One gets in there. One gets. It's not the first time I've been shot, and it's probably not the last time I'll be shot today.
Probably not. Then there are people in the rubble. They're gonna try and do something.
No.
How many of them still can?
Their
Two.
suits are inactive, but they can still try to get out of their suits. One of them is stuck pretty firmly. The other one, you'll hear the as something opens underneath the rocks. But
That's why stay in your armor if you're trapped, right?
Yeah, that one's done. So now there are two that are standing up. One of them shot the doctor originally. Oh, well, shot Elroy, but you kind of took one for the team there. And then the other one just shot Elroy. So two of them are standing. The one that shot initially is actually first in initiative order. So they are going to...
Have I gotten a turn since that one went?
You know... It should be your turn. Yeah, it should be your turn. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't want to get shot twice by that armor-piercing person. That's why I had
really?
that.
No, I forgot. I forgot why, but I skipped you. My bad.
That's okay. No, that happens sometimes, man. Especially running a lot of combat and characters dropping in and out of initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I want
he
to do.
also just
This
doesn't like
person, he doesn't like me. It's a personal thing. He's never liked me, and we're not even friends in real life. I want to go over and touch this thing, Jahan. I don't want to get shot again, so I want to go see if I can make an intelligence technology tech to shut off that weapon system that just lit me up. I don't want that to happen again. So can I walk over and power off that arm somehow? Power off
try to
that
grab at it
gun?
and try to
Yeah,
slap at the
here's
controls.
here's
there
even a
is-
thought. Maybe I could just cram my hand in there. That way, the hand recognition is wrong, and as long as I keep my hand in between their hand and the scanner, maybe there's something I can do.
Well, so their gun is built in to their arm now.
Yeah,
So you could. There's a couple things you could try. You could try. I'll let you make. Yeah, I'll let you make a technology roll in lieu of attacking. But there are stunts.
Man, you could
yeah,
get some
I'll-
good leverage with that big old wrench.
Yeah, 'cause if you hit them with that
Pry
wrench,
the
you do
arm
like a stun attack to try to get whatchamacallit? Brain. Oh wait, that's not the same with melee. Sorry. You could try to like whatchamacallit?
Break weapon.
You can't disarm him really.
You can't
Armor
disarm
crush
him.
is what I was
But you-
thinking.
You could do
or
break
weapon.
Yeah. You need 5 stunt
Because if
points.
you do a
for
stun
that.
attack, you shave down 2 points of the cost, and if you get stunt dice, you can try to cover that distance and break the gun.
that's exactly what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to do it with intelligence technology instead. You're exactly right, though. I'm just trying to break weapon. I'm just trying to disable that part of the suit. That you're 100% on the money.
Suggestion at you, GM. If he, instead of his normal melee attack, he basically does an intelligence attack against the arm, and if he gets enough, if he hits him, then he can spend stunt dice to try to break the gun that way.
Yeah.
Because that way he still has to get stunt dice, he still has to hit the guy, he still needs to hit a DC.
Yep,
that sort of thing.
technology stunt check is exactly what we're looking for. That's a great description.
Go for it, buddy.
I rolled a 13.
So that
Oh,
But if I spend fortune to change that middle die, can I still get the stunt points? Or once I use fortune, no stunties?
you can spend fortune, but you have to make the dice match, so you can only get it up to 5. Because if you go past 5, the dice stops being a stunt. So if you up it by 4 to get it to 5, then you have 3 stunt points generated. Plus 2 because you're doing something on purpose. So that should be enough.
Yes.
Assuming 5-3 plus your bonus.
correct. You
does
can
it.
spend 4 fortune, or you can use your
Second boon.
a boon and hope.
4 fortune will take us. 4 fortune will take us well past the next thing, won't it? The next. What are we at already?
Well,
for
any
turn?
spending a fortune will do it.
We'll only gain 1 more, so it'll
Yeah.
only put us at 6.
Yeah, it's spending
It's not
any
per.
amount. gets
It's not
plus 1.
per fortune.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I thought it was her fortune this
Thank
whole
God,
time. Oh, thank God. So I can spend what, one, two, three fortune to get it up by 2. Is that what I'm looking at here?
Well,
To make
the 1 is 1 for
3.
1, right? So you want to get up to 5, so you'd have to up it by 4.
Oh, I was thinking of instead of upping the 1, if I upped the 3, just because I need the stunt points. It's a stunt die, right? So if I just up the 3 by 2.
That would cost you 1, 2, 3, 4.
That'll cost you more because
Yeah, let's
it's
do
the
that.
stunt days.
Yep. Oh, it really ends up
Oh,
costing more?
it would cost you 4 either way. Yeah.
Yeah, it costs 4 either way, right?
Yeah.
It just depends if 14 will make it, or if 4 plus 3 would make it 17.
So that's more of a game master question at that point, because it cost me the same either
there's
way.
no reason not to do the 1. It's a better bet because it raises the number higher. So I would.
Let's do that.
So yeah, you spend.
Because you can only do 1 or the
fortune.
other anyway.
You spend 4 fortune, and yeah, you use this intelligence stunt check to break weapon. And essentially, you look at it for a second, you move back and forth, you smack it with your wrench in just the right spot, it unplugs it, like it smashes the cable that feeds the gun, and pff, he's like, ah! You don't do any damage to him, but that person no longer has a weapon.
Well, they don't have a gun. They can still throttle you.
Oh yeah, they can still pull your
That's
spine
okay.
out, but they don't have a gun.
I'll take my chances on getting my spine.
Did you attack the person that hit Lovelace or yourself?
The one that shot Lovelace. It was the one that was going to shoot me. The one that shot Lovelace is the one I attacked.
Because that's the one that nearly killed you.
That's exactly right. We don't mess with armor piercing. We don't like that. That's scary.
That is the one whose turn it is next, so that one is gonna go and try to shoot, and no effect. They're gonna pretty much waste their turn on that.
Yeah. Major action. Shoot. Doesn't work. Oh.
But
that sucks.
he's then just gonna run straight through that shell that Lovelace put up and like end up in the control room with no action left. But that he is in the control room. After that, Corbinian, it's your turn.
Oh, God's in heaven. How high up is the opening above me? Like a long way up, or?
How high do you have to go?
Yeah.
How far up?
Assuming it goes to, I probably went up like 22 yards.
22 yards.
Minus that, probably let's call it like more like 15, because I would have been down a bit. Anyway.
You're probably about halfway to the surface.
It just depends if there's probably a pilot in the damn pod.
That you don't know if
And
you
it's
don't even
firewall.
know if you can get through the ceiling.
That's true. Yeah. No. Okay. So that's an escape route more than anything. Okay. So I had the wrong idea in my head.
Yeah, Nate, you should hit me up on the Mighty app on the in the think tank. I think my name's Johannan on there too, so maybe we can do stuff. Yeah, hit me up.
I am going to set up I'll pull off a stunt. That makes sense. I'm going to try to set it up so I'm up there. I'm still on the rope. I'm intending to drop down and swing and then come back and just basically just let myself, like American Gladiator style, human cannonball myself into one of the Martians.
The only one that's in
basically
the main room is the one that still has a machine gun. So yes, you can do that.
Okay. Do you want to change this like a melee attack? 'Cause I am basically melee attacking.
Yeah, you're melee attacking with your whole body. Yeah, you can do a brawl check.
Well,
this is definitely brawling.
And
Fighting,
I will
brawling.
all attack as my major to add +1 to this. Oh no, I'm doing a stun attack. Never mind. It's a stun attack because I'm trying to. ideally, I want to break this guy's gun as well, just out of sheer collision and just hitting him at the right angle. And then, like, as we hit the ground, it just clacks into the ground. Or trying to desperately smash it so it doesn't work. Because I'm more scared of the gun than anything. That said, I still have to hit the guy. So, you know. I'm not doing anything dumb or anything. What? Why is that a minus? That should not be a -2. That was from something else. So that's +1. There's no other reason to do what I'm doing. Can a minor action help me here? Not really, because I'm moving around. No, so I'll just hit him. This is a flat roll. Flat roll, go. Not great. So I'm going to re-roll that 1 with my last boon, because I think this is the first time I use a boon or second time? Today. I think it's the first time.
It might be the first time. I don't remember a second instance. Yeah.
Boop. Oh wait, no, this is the second because we had this discussion earlier where I rolled a 2 of all things.
That's right. Yeah, you rolled the shittiest boon ever. Yeah.
Yeah. 3.
Ooh,
so
it's 1 up from your last shitty roll. Poor
no,
it's
+2. That's 10 plus. Oh no, it's just. Does 10 hit him?
No.
Okay.
No, it does not.
I will up that one of the 3s because I'm gonna get 3 stump points anyway. By 2 because that's the most I can do. 1, 2. So that is not 10 but 12.
You hit their defense. So yeah, you do hit them.
So yeah, the stun attack is just gonna be. I'm gonna spend those stump points into breaking it, like I like human cannibal into him. It's like I don't do any damage to him. I just knock him over and then baff. It just happens. I just bash.
Man, their
guns' arms like bashing into the ground.
They need to get a new gun guy. These things just break the first contact with anything. Yeah, you'll smash this person's gun too, turning this encounter much less lethal. Okay, so after that, Craig, you're face to face with one of these people with a non-functioning firearm, and they're in your face, about to probably try to like throttle you or something.
Yeah, it's really disrespectful breaking through my shell like that. I'd like them to know what that feels like. If I'm allowed to do this, I would like to send the sand crawling up their armor, looking for the weakest part they can, and then have it try to pierce it in there and do whatever it feels like it needs to anything biological in there.
Oh God.
I was thinking eyeballs, but I like the mouth too. That's good.
Yes, just straight down the mouth and out all their other pores.
I mean, I'd like it to I think it's just one directive, really. I would like you to crawl on this suit and find a hole. And once you get the inner suit, the skin suit, find another hole and just keep going until you find holes.
Just keep going down holes.
Sounds like me in my 20s. Zing!
Am I allowed to order this?
So, you can try to, but
Okay.
I won't tell you whether or not it'll work until you try. So,
All right. So I'm going to do intelligence technology. It's exobiotech, so I'll get a +1 on top of this too.
mm-hmm.
Right. I'm going to use a boon for that too.
Oh, you want the 2 to be even higher?
Yeah.
You already got.
Did I hit it?
You already got 18. Yeah.
Oh, if I hit it, I hit it. Okay, I was scared.
No, 18 is
18
very
hit it,
high. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, I was scared.
It starts crawling up the armor. The thing is, as he is not restrained, he's able to move and disrupt the sand climbing him. It is something that you can do to an immobile target. But if they have movement, they are able to kind of stop it. Because it's not very fast. But now you know.
Lesson learned, though.
Lesson learned, yeah.
But he has to move away from it, though, right?
He just has to.
He's just like to a degree.
He's kind of free action. Is like, get out of here, sand.
I would argue for at least a minor, because a minor's like activating something or doing something that isn't fighting.
That's fair. I mean,
Like,
yeah, he does like a brush off, but he does stop it.
Yeah, because he can still major charge if you wanted to. So
yeah, the sand breaking armor thing is only something you can do to something that's because it's very strong. So I have to add a caveat, and the caveat is they have to be immobile, restrained in some way.
Okay, what else am I allowed to do on this turn?
You have a minor.
a minor can't guard up because you already rolled a thing, because that has to happen before you do a task.
Minor actions. You can activate, aim, guard up, move, prepare, press the attack, ready, or stand firm.
Stand firm's probably the only thing you really can do, other than move, because you can't guard up after you've done a task roll, because that would affect the task roll you were about to do.
Okay. I'll stand firm.
Because really, it's the only thing you can do. At least you're harder to knock down, which
Woo.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Craig went. The suit.
Did I shut off the chat? There we go. I can see the chat again. Whoops. Go back.
This suit is the one that Gary's fighting. The one that Gary's fighting. Gary, you're face to face with the suit. Corbane just crashed into that one. You broke the gun that was going for Lovelace, but then Corbinian broke the gun that was going for you. So everybody's getting each other's backs. I mean, you did break their gun. Things aren't going very well for them. I think he's gonna do it. He's going to step back from you, point his arm with the gun, and you'll see a little thing open up, and a little rocket's going to shoot at you, Cormax.
Yep. Yeah, that's the logical thing to do if you think you're screwed.
Hey, you guys are hurting them pretty bad. Cormax, this rocket blows up for
It could miss.
12. Take 12 damage. But
That's not that bad. Oh no.
the armor bearer also takes this damage. But their armor penalty kind of negates it. But yeah, so a little missile goes off. There's an explosion. Both of you are like, ah!
And it's not an armor-piercing missile, right? Just regular
Regular,
missile. Okay,
yeah.
good.
None of
Thank
their
God.
stuff innately is armor piercing. That was just a stunt that I did.
I'm fucking terrified now. You see what you've done to me?
Yeah, no, you should be scared. This is a 30 churn.
Good.
Yeah, they could absolutely
Good.
kill all of you. Entirely possible. Yeah, so that one went. After that, it is your turn, Elroy.
I remember hearing someone's armor open under the rubble. Is there a person crawling out of the rubble?
Not yet, but on their turn they will. Full trick.
Can I prepare an action then?
So yeah, this guy shoots a rocket at you. You're like, I know one of these bastards is about to climb out of there, and you're just gonna wait with your edge.
No, I'm actually going to turn and prepare to charge at him and like Spartan kick his ass straight down the hole before he has a chance to get his feet.
You are between him and the hole. The hole's on the other side. Because they came in the door, they got trapped under the rubble, and then two of them jumped over the rubble. You pushed one towards the hole. The hole's kind of far away. It'd be hard to Spartan kick him all the way over there. But you can grab him or something.
Yeah, let me do that. I'm going to go reposition and get ready to grab this guy on his turn as he comes out. I don't want to give him a chance to do things.
It's his turn. He climbs out of the rubble and you grab him. Let's go ahead and do this.
Yeah, I figured his turn was really close.
Yeah, it's like
I was
right now.
I know his turn's coming up. Yeah.
So go ahead and give me.
What about prepare and all-out attack?
I rolled an 18 brawling to grab him.
And what does prepare actually do?
Prepares like set up a trigger. I do a thing when that trigger goes off.
Okay, so that's essentially what you did do. And then...
Yeah, instead you just gave me his turn right now, so I didn't have to do the prepare as much, or you gave me that for that.
Go ahead.
But I did do the thing. I rolled an 18 brawling to grab.
He does not roll nearly that well, so you do in fact grab him.
Can I throw him down the hole, or do I have to wait a turn?
You can move to the hole with him.
All right.
So you grab him, you
I'll move
walk
half.
towards the hole. He's going to pull out his pistol and try to shoot you. Because it is still his
If you
turn.
spend a fortune, you could get a grappling.
You can try. I'm all right, man. I've been burning through fortune. I need to be careful.
Yeah, you guys are going to
Yeah, 'cause that's your HP too. So
Yeah, I'm getting shot a lot and burning through fortune.
Thanks for the bits, Big Nate.
Big Nate.
Yeah, so he pulled out a gun, pistol. Gonna try to shoot you. Because he can't use his rifle because you're hugging him. 15 does hit you. It goes off your armor, man. It does not damage you in any way. After that, we're back at the top of the order. Oh yeah, it was the guy that was in the control room, but then Gary was supposed to go. So the guy in the control room, you tried to hurt. That's right. Okay, so Corbinian, it is your turn.
oh,
I guess yeah, you're on ground level now. Yeah, you're just standing there out in the open.
so shoot. Oh, is the hole down still open or is
It's
it
still
closed?
open.
Yeah, Big Nate, we actually kind of did something like that earlier. That's how we dropped one guy down. I don't have enough rope. Is the problem. I need a turn to set something up again. I could skirmish one of them off the damn side. It's just I'm worried I'm going to get peppered to death before I get there.
Big Nate wants you to tie a rock to one of them, drop them down the hole. It's funny. You don't have to, but that's what the people want. Apparently.
Could I? If he doesn't shoot me, I can get away with it.
Gary's also holding someone near the hole right now. And there's still a guy,
Yeah, the first guy
in the hole.
The first guy me and Corbinian threw in the hole. This one I'm going to throw in the hole. I'm just going to keep chucking people in this hole till it's full of Martians.
I am going to cry a little, and then after that... Yeah, I'm going to try to move up to the guy that has been moved closer to the hole, or whoever's closest to the hole. I'm going to move up and stun attack to try to skirmish them off the edge.
Now, the closest person to the hole is the one Gary's holding. So you're going to, try to big boot him off?
I think
Yeah,
that's a
basically
great
start smacking
idea.
at it with my stick to try to trip him up, and then as he's all balanced,
Go ahead.
lunge into him.
So you're trying to do a stunt attack
God,
skirmish?
Essentially, yeah. It's actually, before I commit to this, how far away is he from the hole?
About 10 feet.
So that's what, 4 meters or so?
Yes.
It's 10 feet. So I need, as long as I hit him, I got him because the stun attack gives you 2 free points. So I just have to hit him.
Yeah.
Anything more is awesome. Okay. Doesn't much matter which.
Man, you roll like
That's
shit tonight, dude. What's happening?
6. If I increased it by 3, that's like 9. That wouldn't hit
Still,
an old
you
man.
you still have one more boon, and you could use it to re-roll that one.
I used both.
Oh no shit!
I know I used both. I know I did. So I know I'm short. There's no sense me spending fortune. I'll just get hurt. So yeah, no, I'm gonna have to let that whiff. Damn. Damn.
Wait.
What?
Did anyone ever use the floating boon earlier?
No.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Corbinian!
I forgot about that. Yep. No one used it.
Can I re-roll the whole bit with a boon, or just one die?
I think you can re-roll the whole thing too,
You reload the thing.
GM discretion.
Yeah, go ahead.
but you have to keep the second roll.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Damn it.
Oh boy.
Oh, you
Man.
stupid die.
Caleb runs by. He's like, ah! Completely
4
misses.
more. Oh wait, if I add 4 more, that's a better die. That puts it to 11. That. Oh god, would that do it? Did 11 hit him earlier? Am I full of crap?
This guy is out of a suit, so I'm thinking chances are if he's out of suit and grappled, you might even be able to hit him on a fucking 9, dog.
The suits
Because
don't.
you've got an assist.
The suits don't actually increase their defense.
He's already restrained.
Yeah, I'll spend 4 because it makes sense to try 1, 2, 3, 4 because above 10 is doable. So
Sure,
I
goes up to
increased
7, baby.
that 2 has been increased to a 6. So that's 4 more. So that's not 7. That's 11.
With I'll give you a +1 because Gary's holding him, and yep, that does it. So you run up and you skirmish this guy down the hole.
Just trip up his leg. Ugh.
Now I have to decide if the guy that's boosting back up the hole, he's probably going to try to save his friend.
It's his fellow Marine.
Yeah.
Leave no Marine behind.
Let's see if he can. Ah. Alrighty. So, you throw him down the hole. After you... It's going to be Craigie Poo again. Craigie Poo. We gave him a pet name.
All right. How heavy is this sand?
How heavy?
Yeah.
Depends on how much you're holding, I guess.
I just want to throw a handful at this guy and get it on him and kill him. I'm out of other ideas.
Oh no. He's floundering. I mean, it's if you throw sand at him, you don't think it's gonna do much.
I
You cut
might
out there, what'd you say?
suggest. Go ahead, sorry.
If you throw sand at him, you don't think it's gonna do much.
Alright. Just wanted to
You
point
could, since you have mastery, you have control of the sand. You might want
Yeah.
to consider, maybe getting the sand to either save you from a fall down the pit in the center, like jump in and have the sand kind of help slow you down so you can get out of danger, or
doesn't
something
move
that gets
fast
up and
enough
up.
though.
Well, no, that's why you send it. Like you give it, you calculate it such that you have a fall speed, right? It cushions you. It forms into place by the time you get there. So not like right away, but like all the way down here. So you have time to fall, and then this thing catches you, or cushions the fall so you don't just die. It's not doing any damage, but it keeps you from death. Alternatively, if you think you're absolutely screwed, one of the mechanics in Expanse in particular in Age is called rolling over. You call out which condition rather than dying. You might say, I'm helpless or I surrender, and if the GM accepts it, then you're just out. The bad guys can't kill anymore, you've rolled over.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Might I suggest
I'm
a
thinking about doing
third
that on my
option?
turn, because I'm really screwed.
Might I suggest a third option? Use the sand for concealment. As strong as they are, if they can't see, they can't see.
Oh, like conceal like their face plates.
Just make a fog cloud.
You try to blind them. That's an option. There's also one of the trams is in the room. What else?
Holy crap! Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff you can
Moving
do.
one out of the turn. Out. Like I'm rolling over on my turn. I can't survive a fight with these guys. I'm dead, and if they attack me, so.
You're muted, Gary.
How many are left? 1 or 2?
There are 2 standing currently.
So in theory, I might get away with this, but it is a near thing.
We've taken down 3 so far?
Yes.
We can take down 2 more.
Okay, I would like to. I'm gonna attempt to social my way out of this. I want to draw my gun and put it to my temple and tell him to stand down, or he won't have a scientist to take back to his commanders.
Is this a false? I'm just wondering, is this a false surrender or a real ability surrender?
Are you actually surrendering, or are you faking it?
Because if it's real, you can call out.
I'm just trying to get him to back off and buy some time right now.
Okay, it's fake. Never mind.
Got 4 stump points if that passes.
I think it's opposed, I imagine.
Yeah.
Good thing is Marines aren't well known for being perceptive.
No.
Insightful, I should say. They're perceptive, not insightful.
He'll be confused by your tactic, but it does work on him. He'll back off because he doesn't know what to do. Yeah.
Just trying to buy a round.
Hey, you can buy a round. Yeah, he'll back off. He's like, what? Like, I wasn't planning on bringing you back. He'll say that. I wasn't planning on bringing anyone back. And he'll be confused by your threat to kill yourself. He's like, yeah, we're here to kill you. What are you doing?
Yeah. If I can, I'd like to do the general social stunt from the heart so that he wholeheartedly believes me.
Whoa, like, what, that's crazy, man. Like, I mean, I know we're here to take you guys out, but, like, you don't got to do all that. Like, just calm down. It freaks him out.
It's a bad idea to kill me.
It freaks him out.
Out of fairness, from the heart gives you a bonus. You believe what you say wholeheartedly. It doesn't make him do it.
Oh, man, you think you're going to kill yourself? I'm going to do it!
Because from the heart gives you a willpower.
No.
That's funny as fuck. You believe wholeheartedly what you say. Choose one willpower focus.
Yeah.
Don't have it already. Gain it for the rest of the encounter.
But you have 4. There's something in there. There's a 4 somewhere in here that can save you. 4's a lot.
You flirt.
Maybe sway the crowd.
You flirt with them.
Do something. Yeah.
Sway the crowd. Your words affect one additional person of your choice. You may choose this stunt multiple times per roll. But if someone opposes your test, you can't expand the effect. Okay. So yeah, you can.
So maybe I sway both of them.
Like, why is this guy gonna kill himself? Or why is she gonna? Maybe she's a valuable VIP. Maybe she is valuable. Yeah. This is interesting. Yeah. Okay. I mean, because of the way the dice rolled out, this does work, even though it's kind of weird. But yeah, I mean they'll buy it. All right, Craig's turn.
I'm desperate there.
Yeah. You bought time. You slowed them down. That's good. Anything to screw their action.
Other suit guy is going to go and punch Kaylin Hara in the back of the head for a lot. 12, 13, 14. What's your defense?
12.
You're very close to the hole. I'm going to use my stunt points. I'm going to skirmish you off the edge.
Oh, cool.
You just see Kaylin go, ah! That's his turn. Elroy Corvax, it is your turn. You watch this happen.
I'm gonna grab that guy who's on the ledge.
Which one? The one out of the armor?
No, he already got kicked in. He already got skirmished in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This is the dude in the armor.
Nope.
And I rolled a 16 with 3 stump points to grab him.
Do you want to skirmish him over the edge? Because you had the stump points.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. 100%.
Everyone's just falling in the
Boom!
So, Kayla, you fall in the hole. You see a guy in power armor fall right behind you.
Yeah, like he pushes you, and as he's pushing you, I push him too. You just both topple in.
It's ridiculous. It's like we all just remembered how stunts work, and we're just pushing people down the hole.
Bro, we all rolled stunts. That's the thing. We all rolled them back to back to
Stun
back.
attack. Stun attacks are huge.
It's ridiculous.
Not a thing in Fantasy Age or Dragon Age because they didn't have stun attacks back then.
We just
That wasn't a thing
started.
they thought of.
After we saw stun attacks, we just started plugging them into every age system. They're too cool to pass up.
They're in Expanse, and they started doing it in Modern Age forward. So Modern Age, Cthulhu Age, Expanse, they all have it. Fantasy Age and Dragon were before it had stun attacks.
Is it in Fantasy Age 2? Because I don't remember if it was or
In
not.
Fantasy Age 2 it is, yes.
Yeah, it's in Fantasy
Okay,
Age.
cool.
But the original one, it didn't. Because Fantasy Age came out right after Dragon Age, like Part 2. So it was like super new.
And if you want any of these great books, you can get them from Green Ronin. Go to the store, use the code Fresh Out the Box at checkout. Give us some money, save you some money, give Green Ronin money. Everybody wins.
Everybody wins. All right, so the guy in the control room with you, Doctor, is going to go, but this is the turn that he loses due to confusion. So he's just going to be like, well, you don't have to kill yourself. If you're really that valuable, like, we'll take you back to our base. It's fine. Like, just calm down. Like, we can talk this through. And so that's his turn. Corbinian, Kalen is falling to his death.
I'm gonna start grabbing up for the rock face and trying to scramble. Actually, I'll take out my pick and try to swing it out to try to halt my my fall.
There's more than the rock face to grab onto.
I do not want to grab onto a guy in a power suit. He can
Okay.
give me the bear hug of death. I do not want that.
They'll kill you before you hit the
Yep.
bottom.
Unless you jump on his bag.
You're going to battle the ball rug all the way down to the mountain at the bottom of the lake, yeah. All right, so you go ahead and give me that athletics check. This is going to be hard to do. It's not kind of rolls.
Actually,
Let me pick a thing.
I'm on 6 fortune. Instead, because the risk of dying is so high, you have every reason to say I'm dead if I hit the ground if I fail. So what I'll instead try to do is offer roll over to you and have myself be something like injured or wounded or unconscious, something like that, as I fall, and I'll something will catch me and break something, but I'm basically out of the fight, but I'm not dead.
So you want to choose to give up your chances of saving yourself and agreeing that you are lost to
Say again, you cut out.
So you want to agree that you're lost, give up your chance to save yourself in order to survive?
Yep.
Cool. Kalen falls down the hole. To what
I'm
end?
on 6 fortune. If I miss that roll, I'm dead.
To what end, we do not know. Craig, you have a gun to your head. It's your own gun. And you're in a room alone with the last power-suited guy that's not buried in rubble.
Okay. Where am I going with this?
You're the one with the
All
big
right.
scary builder tech. You can try to spook the heck out of them. Or do the mad scientist, wahaha, I'm going to bring down the whole thing on your head and try to scare them into going away.
Yeah.
Seal
Right,
the
that's
pit. Seal the pit. Seal
does
the
keep-
pit.
That does save you from 3 guys, I think.
But they can get through it. They can bust through that.
Theoretically.
Well, they're
Yeah, but-
they on the yeah. You need someone up top to break them out. The guys in there are in their little rocket things doing that to try.
Yeah, they're
can't
going to have
really-
a hard
I
time
suppose they can
getting
shoot
out.
missiles up.
Yeah, they're not the Iron Giant.
I see what
but,
you're
yeah.
Yeah, they can missile their way out possibly. It'd have to be super.
So, can I roll to? I basically just want to. I want to see if I can try to distract him by just saying some crazy shit to him, while my other hand is trying to move in some sand.
Oh, you're trying
what's your
to,
play,
like-
Elroy? What are you gonna do?
No.
It's just you and me and him
Yes.
right now. I
Yes,
need these other 3 guys not to join our fight. That's why I kicked out the one who was crawling out of the rubble. The other ones are pinned down, they're stuck. The other guys are in the pit. If they can't come back, that's great news for us.
There's one in the
Oh,
rubble, and there's one in the control room. Yeah.
So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna run
Tram.
over there and hopefully maybe you can tram this guy. Maybe I can bait him in front of a tram or push him in front of a tram. If all else fails, maybe I could survive a turn or two and just beat his ass with a big ass wrench now that it's 2-on-1.
Is it possible I could try to just distract him and use one hand to pull a tram to hit him?
The guy in the control room, you mean?
You wouldn't be able to hit him
That
with
would
a
be
train.
dope as fuck.
You wouldn't
That
able
would
to
be
hit him
so
with a train.
dope.
But you can't.
What if he ramps one of the trams off of a broken rail? There's definitely broken rails jutting all over the room. What if he does the doctor calculations in his brain and it's sick as fuck?
You could do that, but you're going to be in danger, and it's going to be a hard roll. So I'll allow it.
I can't do anything fast though. It's all slow
You
movement.
You can't use its ability to make structures quickly, but the trams operate at their own speed.
Yeah, the trams are fast.
The trams are
you can
fast.
control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that's slow is the structure building and like the movement of the sand itself. But things that are already
If
built.
nothing-
Yeah.
So if I just built like a massive bullet to head towards them, or a cannonball or something, could I do that?
You can do something like that. You can try to launch it. Yeah.
Oh, there's already
Okay,
debris and
yeah.
stuff, dude.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah,
have to
there's
do nothing. Just
already
grab a bit of
debris.
debris and Magneto that stuff.
Yeah, so I don't want to change the structure of anything because that seems like it's the slow part.
It's
But
the slow part.
anything I want to distract, I want to attempt to distract him, and with my other hand, try to basically pull all debris in its current form as fast as possible to the soldier's point.
Let's see how well this goes. Go ahead and give me a intelligence technology check with your +1.
All right.
With a +1, that you hit the highest possible difficulty. A bunch of the debris, you hit the controls, it rushes in. Man, this whole room that you're in with this guy just gets buried by shit, dude. It just
One down.
there's a lot of debris.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
We can't see what happens to Dr. Lovelace in this. We can't see what happens to the guy in the suit. The only person that is still visible in this whole mess is Elroy. Elroy, what are you doing?
I'm posing because it looks fucking awesome right now. As the debris and as the dust and everything, as the smoke goes, you could just see my silhouette, and I've got that big ass wrench over my shoulder, and I'm looking to the left where the doctor probably just collapsed and died at that cave-in. And then I'm looking at the hole where these guys might pop back up any second. And I'm not really sure which one of these is my priority right now. Is it Kalen down the hole? Is it the bad guys that might come back? Do I try to dig the doctor out? My goodness. I think I'm going to have to go try to dig the doctor out.
You're going to run towards the control room. You're going to start trying to free the doctor. You see the doctor's hand sticking out of the rubble. You'll start pulling him out.
Permission to use strength might check here.
Yeah, good.
Boom! My best stat. Let's give it a 15, my friend.
That's good enough to pull someone that's just barely under the rubble. Yeah. You pull her out. Craig, you're going to go ahead and take 3 damage. No resistance or anything. You just take 3. The other person is not visible. You're going to hear the of a suit opening.
Am I taking a status?
No, I'm not giving you a status. You're fine. You just took some damage. Took a little damage.
You probably were helpless for a second.
You were
until he
helpless,
dug you out.
but now you're You guys hear a suit open
All right.
somewhere. What are you guys doing?
All right, Doc. This place is quite a mess. I'm gonna need you to clean it up one more time. Kalen fell down that hole with all them bastards.
Well, do you want to seal the bastard hole? Or do we go back in for your comrade?
That's a great question.
We could also send this one down. The guy that's coming out of the other suit, I guess.
First off, I have a great idea. Why don't you sweep all this rubble into that hole all at once? That way, everyone who's in rubble right now just all gets pushed down the hole. Just push all the rocks in.
Let me see how much of the console got fucked up by what you just did.
Kalen's down in the hole, too.
The console is about 20% destroyed. But it's about 80% intact still. It's pretty good.
It's still good.
What are you thinking, Gary?
There's still a rope, right? Kalen, your rope from before is still mounted somewhere. You didn't cut it.
Oh no, that's long loose. I was the only reason that thing was anchored.
Oh, I thought
If I
you
did
had
the human
tightens on that
cannibal thing, I would have
also.
let that go so I could get to him.
Yes, you let it go, but isn't the rope still
Oh.
mounted on Titans up top?
Also, I'll point out, because I rolled over, I can't come back. I'm out.
Yeah, but if that rope is still mounted on Titans or whatever, I could take that rope down the hole to come get you. Grab your unconscious body, throw it over my shoulder, and bring it back up the hole.
Depends on how.
Assuming
And if
I'm
you were,
unconscious.
yeah, if you were swinging on it, then it had to have been mounted somewhere in the roof still.
Yeah, well, I had it like I would have had it hooked through me, and then so I could rappel through it, and then when I human cannibal, I would have let it roll free so I could swing back and hit him. I only had 2 ropes set down. One that
so
was
it
a free
came
throw.
off its pit, you're saying?
Oh,
Well, no,
you're
I
off
would
the
have came
rope.
off the rope.
Yes.
The rope's probably still there,
But
actually.
the rope is
I'm
physically
pretty-
Yeah, that's what
there.
he's saying. He's saying the rope's
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all
the
I
rope's
needed
still
to
there.
hear. The rope is still physically there. I can take the rope down the hole and go get this guy, and then you can seal it in. How's that sound?
I
I could send you down with an elevator, but you might end up in a fight with those guys down there.
You're going to hear someone coughing nearby.
Let's take this guy hostage.
Yeah, there's just a guy?
Yeah,
Not even in a suit? Oh,
So-
this guy fucked up.
So the
It's
dude,
one of the ones I disabled.
yeah, one of the ones he disabled originally. He opened his suit finally. You can hear him coughing.
Can I walk over there and blast him across the fucking head while he's coughing with my impressive, heavy, effective wrench?
You start walking over there. You see the guy. It's just his helmet that's popped up. He's coughing. He has blood coming out of his mouth. He is the original person that led the first group of people here. You see a massive, bleeding mark on his face from where the bat got him earlier. He came back for revenge. He's going to... you'll see something on his suit's blinking red. Beep, boop, boop. And he's going to see you. He'll be like, he's going to go.
If I'd have known how to turn that on, I'd have started with that, sweetheart. I'm gonna start dragging him towards the hole in the center of the
You're
room.
gonna walk close, and he's gonna go, "Oorah!" And then
Oh no, I thought I had more time.
he detonated his suit. The room fills with debris. Explosion happens. Everyone gets rocked. Well, that was your 30 churn event, everybody. And I think that's a pretty solid spot to leave things on. It's a little early, but it's good. It's a good stopping spot. So, hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing along. Thanks for all the boons, dooms, bits, and cheers. Y'all are awesome. This has been a really great stream. Nice to meet some of you for the first time. Thanks for all your returning people. This has been Beyond the Ring, which is an expansion for the Expanse role-playing game from Green Round Publishing. I am the board game guru, game master extraordinaire, Jahananan.
It's me, Casualty CDG, co-host of Fresh Out the Box. You can follow us. We're doing age stuff every Thursday right now. That's why we play on Thursdays, because Thursdays is Thursdage. Play your favorite age games or join us while we play ours. Go to greenronin.com, go to the store, check out anything you want. You can save money with code FRESHOUTTHEBOX at checkout. You save money, our channel gets money, Green Ronin gets money. Pretty much it's a win-win for everybody. If you do that, then I love you, and if you don't do it, well, then I don't love you. My love is conditional. I learned it from my parents. Thank you guys so much for joining us every Thursday. We'll catch you on the next one.
That's what we call a trauma bomb. And while we're here, I'm not very good at reminding people, but don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, wherever you're watching. Check us out. Make sure to follow.
And I've been Captain Tremaine. Don't forget, they're still taking late pledges on the backer kit for the Expanse Transport Union Edition, and 15,000 more, we get that last stretch goal unlocked. So be sure to check that out as well.
I've been 80 Springer, also known as Corbinian. You can follow me over on Blue Sky under Corbinian. You can also follow me here on Twitch under Corbinian, as I do stream ttrpgs like Saturday Games is turning into Lex Arcanum, a bunch of ancient Rome, but with magic. Mondays is Fabula Ultima. Tuesdays is Star Trek Adventures. We're in our fourth season. So new things are happening there, and I do all kinds of other stuff. So if you want to see what I'm doing, you'll just have to follow me and find out. But I hope to see you somewhere else at some other time, or even here again as well.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay fresh.